Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Overboard. So there's a lot of different places that we can go. Larissa says she saw something. I sent Malcolm's jacket back to my cabin. Carstairs' secret lover knocks 9 times, or so I'm told. But I'd want him to be there before I do that. Lady H says Anders has a great secret. I wonder if he'll tell. Let's head up there and try that. I've already gotten the stuff out of the jacket. Masterful Commander Anders is at the wheel. Red key is no longer on the hook inside the bridge. Wave to Anders. Commander, Mrs. Villenzy, come in. The bridge isn't empty. There are a few duty officers about. And how are you faring this afternoon, Mrs. Villenzy? Well enough. Lady H told me you saw something. She said you saw something fall off the ship last night. Me? I didn't see anything, Veronica. You can trust me. Officer's honor. I want to trust you. Can I trust you, Anders? My advice, Mrs. Villenzy, look after yourself. That way, people will stick by you. Good day, Mrs. Villenzy. Okay. So I think I think it's holding over some things from situation to situation. Getting Lady Armstrong to stay quiet would help. Let's go back down. Let's go over here. I was hoping to see, let's see, Malcolm's jacket, the desk, get it up. We'll steal it anyway. Probably fit it in my case, though. If I throw away some of Malcolm's clothes. Spend a happy 5 minutes stuffing Blazer's jacket's trousers out of the portal. The wind whips them away like little flags. And now the dolphin. There. A little memento. I stole the metal dolphin. Try Malcolm's key in the door. Let's see now. Key from your pocket, Malcolm. Does it turn? No. So whose cabin does it open, I wonder? Let's go to the forward cabins. Alright, Carstairs' door. Try Malcolm's key in Carstairs' door. Were you after something in this cabin? No, it seems you weren't. Alright. Lady H's door. Try Malcolm's key in Lady H's door. Oh god, it's going to work. Phew. It's not the key to this cabin. Okay. So she is still in there. And she was ripping something up. I think that one thing that we need to do is get down here real fast. Let's go down to the smoking room. Major is here, playing cards against himself. Carstairs is here, too, quietly smoking. Let's take a seat. The chairs in the smoking room are soft, worn leather. You can sink right in and not be seen. I heard a rumor about you, Mr. Carstairs. A good one, I hope. I hear you've been having a visitor. My dear, I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock. What did you say? 9 knocks. That's the signal. I don't know what you're talking about. Very sorry. Oh, I think you do. And I'll find out. Poppycock! Let's talk to the Major. Show him the blackmail note. Major, I've got a problem, and I wondered if you could help me. Here. Oh, yes? What is this? Do you recognize the handwriting? I think perhaps you know that I do, Mrs. Villenzy. I wrote that note. He slips the note quietly into a pocket of his uniform. I tore up the blackmail note, huh? I like it when people threaten me to my face. Very well, then. I shall do just that. I believe you have killed your husband, and I intend to prove it. Steward! Yes, Subadar Major Sahib? Assemble, everyone. We are going to unmask a murderer. Alright. So showing the letter to him will trigger that, so... Anders walks me in, huh? Mrs. Villenzy, where exactly is your husband? I knew it. Don't be hysterical. I've not done anything. I don't believe you. I saw him fall into the sea. Last night he fell past my window as I looked out. That's a horrible thing to say. It was a horrible thing to see, and you did it, Veronica. If he jumped, it was because of you. Toying with him the way you did, you should be ashamed. You can't imagine our love, Veronica. It was pure. There, I said it. He's gone missing. That's true. You know. Of course, one doesn't like to gossip, but Malcolm Villenzy was on the upper deck last night. And he might have been up there with Miss Turpentine. They have very similar figures, our two women. Wouldn't you agree, gentlemen? It certainly wasn't me. I didn't go near the upper deck last night. So, neither did I. Malcolm was going to visit me. I gave him my key, but he never came, because he threw himself overboard. Or maybe you two met on deck, and you threw him into the sea. I didn't. I'm not like you. Are you even sane, Clarissa Turpentine? Who falls in love on a boat crossing? You don't know what you're talking about. Think hard now. Was it Miss Turpentine you saw on deck last night, Lady Armstrong? It could well have been Clarissa that I saw, and this is terribly ghoulish, but I heard Mr. Villenzy going overboard. I heard the splash. I didn't realize what it was then, but now, well... I know what you're doing, Veronica, I know. Enough theatrics, Clarissa. Admit what you did. I rather agree, dear. Ladies, please. The fact is Mr. Villenzy is missing. The evidence we have is all circumstantial. Nothing to justify a firing squad, as my old field marshal used to say. Maybe Clarissa was on deck with Malcolm. The poor girl was in love with him, yes. She invited him to her cabin, but he never came. An affair or infantile infatuation. It does not follow that she killed him. It's my belief that Malcolm Villenzy committed suicide by drowning. No, Clarissa killed him. It was her. She did it. That's a lie. There's certainly very little evidence against you, miss. Wait a moment. Aren't you forgetting something? I don't think so, no. Not you, Major. Him. Me, Lady Armstrong? Anders, what did you see? That's right, Commander. You were up on the bridge last night with your binoculars. You must have seen exactly what happened. Commander? Was Miss Turpentine on deck last night? Well, Subadar Major, I was on the bridge, it's true. But we had just sailed through a storm. I was concentrating on the boat. Miss Turpentine may have been on deck, but I just don't know. I didn't see. I wasn't on deck. I was in my cabin. I told you I saw him fall. My dear Miss Turpentine, there simply isn't enough to link you to Mr. Villenzy's disappearance. Nothing. Therefore, all that remains is this, suicide. My sympathies for your loss, Mrs. Villenzy. Allow me to walk you to your cabin, Mrs. Villenzy. Thank you, Commander. This way, please. Alright, so we're getting off, but still no insurance. You could have nailed Clarissa. Could have nailed Clarissa for me. All you had to do was say you saw Clarissa on deck. Now come on, baby. There was no evidence for it. Sure, she was sweet on him. There was nothing to prove they were doing anything together. If I'm going to accuse a passenger, it'd need to stick. Or she gets free and then gets me fired. Next time, plant a voodoo doll in her cabin or something, won't you? Do your next roll, my dear. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A little shortchanged. No life insurance. Alright. Back, here again. If I could have gone into her room myself. Okay. Who's there? What do you want? Thank you. Alright, so let's see. I could try planting the earring. So I think that's what we're gonna start with. The bathroom. Fix my face. Pocket the other one. The tablets. I'll pocket them. Now leave. Okay, the smoking room. Smoking room is a stuffy place tucked into the back of the boat. Malcolm's jacket is hung over the back of one of the chairs. Malcolm's jacket. Look in the pockets. Wallet, cabin key, no incriminating notes. Take the wallet. It's all our traveling money. Take Malcolm's key. And leave the room. I'll leave it here. Go and leave. Dang, no, that's, she's going to get there. She's going to be maybe not in there the whole time. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! What's the matter? As if you don't know. She dives inside her room. Push my way inside. Can I get into Clarissa's cabin? I step into Clarissa's room. She yelps and begins shoving papers from her desk into a drawer. Oh my god, what are you doing? Get out, you monster, get out! What are those papers you're hiding? None of your business, get out! Where is Malcolm? What have you done with him? Me? I've not done anything. It was you. He's nowhere aboard. Don't you think I know? We were happily married until he met you. You took him from me. Ha! Is that what you think? He hated you. He'd always hated you. He could barely say your name without choking. Now get out. She shoves me with surprising force out the door. She slams the door of the cabin. Well, we haven't, Hello? Good day to you, Mrs. Villancy. He salutes. I've been stuck aboard this tug for a week, but I don't believe we've had the pleasure. My name's Subadar Major Sarjit Singh of the 14th Sikhs. Retired, obviously. At your service. He clicks his heels together. Please, I need your help. Oh, yes? I think Malcolm has gone overboard. I've not seen my husband this morning. Is that so? You've seen him? No, Mem Sahib, I have not. I know your husband, of course. Make conversation. Have you seen Malcolm? Not today, I think. Have you looked in the smoking room? Malcolm plays cards with you, Major. Subadar, Major, please. And that's right. But between you and me, Mem Sahib, he's really not very good at it. You must find him a new hobby. I'll bear that in mind. Major harumphs under his mustache. Alright, enough talking. Well, I'll leave you be. Very good, my dear. He nods and closes the cabin door. Clarissa's door. Knock on Clarissa's door. Go away. Clarissa, let me in. Please. No, Veronica, please. Just go away and never come back. We can't talk like this. Please, open the door. I don't want to talk to you. You killed him, Veronica. You killed him. Let's talk on deck. Not here, not like this. I'll wait for you there. I don't want to talk to you. Please, Clarissa. She collapses into floods of tears again, enough to spoil her bedsheets. How can she know? How much did she see? Ah, no, Mem Sahib. Is everything quite all right? What did you hear? Oh, my hearing isn't so good. You can be sure of that. On account of the guns at the Tigris. Good day to you, Mrs. Villenzy. Knock on Clarissa's door again. What do you want? Goodbye, then. Duck out of sight. And Clarissa steps out and hurries up the passageway. She's gone. Try the key from Malcolm's jacket. I wonder, did that hussy give you a key, dearest? Why, she did! I slip inside and close the door behind me. Let's go ahead and drop an earring first. I drop my earring in the middle of the floor. The desk. Her desk is scattered with handwritten sheets. Let's read one. So she writes, does she? Oh, dear Lord, poetry. She's rhymed Malcolm with falcon. He hardly flew, dear. He more sort of fell. Read another. What shall I do with the drunken sailor? Tear off his clothes and make work for his tailor. Let's look somewhere else. The nightstand. Her nightstand holds a glass of water, a book, and an eye mask. Put sleeping pills on the nightstand. Let's tear my name from the label and leave these here. Leave Malcolm's wallet here. There, a nice little touch, I think. The book. What are you reading, Clarissa? Oh. The Greater Britain by Oswald Mosley. One of Malcolm's nasty little books. Let's leave it here. I'll be quite happy not to see any of these miserable volumes again, I assume. Let's go ahead and leave the room. There, locked. Go ahead and leave. We'll go up onto the upper deck. Make my way up to the upper deck, and there she is. Well, you wanted to talk to me? Out with it! Close by, Lady H is leaning over the rail. She's definitely eavesdropping. Okay, so we want to try to get her to... let's see. Do something about making it look like, you know, we need to create a reason to get everyone else suspicious of her and stuff like that. So, let's see. I can see you're upset. You need to get some more sleep and try to calm down. Don't patronize me. I saw him fall, Veronica, last night. It was horrible. I was in my bunk just writing something. And I looked up, and he shot past the porthole in front of me. You sure it was him? I wasn't sure until I saw your face this morning. I don't know what you're talking about. He wouldn't have done it except for you. You didn't love him. Why didn't you let him go? You think he killed himself? It was all he could do. He loved me, but you left him no choice. You can't have seen him. It was dark outside. The glass would have reflected your cabin. I know what I saw. I've heard enough. Go away, Clarissa. Go back to your cabin and cry. Oh, my God, Veronica, what are you? I hate you. It wasn't worth it, you know. All this. It was a pitiful excuse for a man. Just stop talking to me, please. And with that, Clarissa runs away, sobbing her little heart out. I'll go ahead and go below. As I leave the rail, I look up to see Commander Anders at the wheel looking back at me. Well, we could try talking to... Nope, she's left. We could talk to Anders. Have we done enough to convince people? I don't know. We'll try talking to Anders next and see what he... Oh, no, he's going to leave shortly. Alright, well, we'll give it some thought. When we come back next time, we'll see what we can do about framing Clarissa. But that will be for next time. See you then, everyone.